Welcome to my John Wick 3 Chapter 3 Parabellum movie review. Spoiler free, of course, because I'm not going to spoil anything in this video. You guys, I have never seen a John Wick movie before, and to be honest, only seen a little bit of Chapter 1, well, the very first movie of John Wick. I didn't even watch Chapter 2 at all. Now, this is the very first John Wick movie I've ever really seen in full today. And I gotta say, this is kind of killing. This is killing Avengers Endgame as far as the action. This is an amazing movie. Definitely check it out. And especially if you plan on seeing it. I don't know if anyone out there is just like me, who never even seen John Wick, a single John Wick movie in full before. But I heard so many great things about it, and it definitely lives up to the hype. And I can't even think of anything to really just say that was bad about it, because it was so much action. And right when you start the movie, it just starts right, it gets right into the action. John Wick takes a couple steps right after the first fight. Another fight just starts from there. I'm talking hand-to-hand fights, one-on-one fights, sword fights, road chases, all that. You're going to get a little bit of everything and just non-stop action. And then right when you think the action is going to slow down, there's more action. This is just so much action. It's an action-packed movie that you guys got to check out. And basically what the whole little story is, or just to explain the plot really quickly without spoiling and giving away anything, this is the easiest way I can probably just explain it without just giving away what happens in the movie, and without you guys, I want you guys to check this out. And it's a movie for everyone out there, especially if you love action movies. Even if you don't know anything about John Wick at all, never even seen the movies in full like I did, I'm glad I got to see this. And from watching this, I want to see Chapter 2. I want to go back. I'm going backwards now. I'm going to watch the movies in the wrong order. Now I'm going to watch Chapter 2, and then I'm going to go and watch the first movie, the very first John Wick. And this is like, it's so good, you will want to see it twice with some other friends, and maybe you go with some others who didn't even get a chance. Even if you saw it, you want to go and watch this movie again. That's just how great it is. Now, just let's talk about the plot. Basically, this guy John Wick has a huge bounty on him, and the whole streets of New York, I'm talking the baddest of the bad, the baddest of the baddest, most ruthless killers are basically after John Wick, and he has this huge bounty on his head, and everybody in New York is gunning for this guy. I'm talking everybody. Everybody's after John Wick, and he's just the talk of the town. Everybody's talking about him. Everybody's looking for him. So that's basically the plot. So everyone's just gunning for this guy, trying to kill him in any way possible because of this bounty. And just to share, the bounty is just gonna get worse. The bounty just goes up, basically, as he continues to live on throughout this movie. But that's all I'm going to really say. I'm not going to try to give away what happens to him. And you guys just really got to go check this movie out. But that's basically the plot of Chapter 3, this movie, John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. And I would say more, but I just don't want to just give it away. I don't like spoiling things for anyone out there that's interested in seeing this movie. And just the action, I just had to and just talk about it. It's better than Avengers Endgame, and Avengers Endgame is one of my favorite movies of this year. If not the movie of the year, but I think John Wick 3 is just going to catch up to it. John Wick Chapter 3 is probably going to catch up to the numbers in the box office compared to Avengers Endgame. But as much as I love the Avengers and Marvel movies, John Wick Chapter 3 has way more action compared to Avengers Endgame. Just to say it again, it's just that action pack. And then just with the other movies from this year, I think this is going to be one of the best movies of this month, if not in the top 3 so far for this year from what I've seen. But there's some other movies I still want to check out. The year's not even nowhere near over yet. All these good movies coming out, remakes, and just brand new sequels to continue these movies that we used to watch from the past, and just rehashing remakes that look really well done from the ground up. But this movie, they could probably make a game of this. It's just that great. See how they did like The Matrix, because Keanu Reeves is the star of this movie. They can make a video game of this movie, of John Wick Chapter 3. They should come out with a video game of its own, because we already got the Fortnite LTM. But it's just that great of a movie, and it deserves so much love and attention to this movie. I gotta just stress it to some of you guys that might be interested in looking for something new to watch. Definitely a movie I can recommend to anyone out there. Even if you don't like action movies, this movie is just gonna get you in it. You're not gonna stop watching because they had me hooked right off the bat. That's how I feel about Endgame. But this is just kills it as far as the action and the combat. Just it's brutal and it gets crazy. They start ganging up on him. It's so right when you think it's too much for him to handle, he just finds a way. But that's all I can really say. I can give it a 5 out of 5. There's nothing wrong with this movie. Absolutely nothing wrong with this movie. I enjoyed it. I'm definitely probably gonna watch it again. But I want to see some other movies that I haven't seen that I always wanted to watch. That just came out recently. So definitely check it out. If you have seen it, let me know what you guys think in the comments, or maybe what you guys are thinking about. If you guys are thinking about probably going to go see it, and maybe some other movies you might be interested in watching for this year as well. But I gotta recommend it to each and every one of you guys out there. It's the perfect movie, especially for everyone out there that loves action movies. It's a movie for everyone out there to go see. You're gonna love it, even if you have not seen a single John Wick movie, just like I did. And I'm going to go ahead and go watch Chapter 2 and watch the rest of the other John Wick movies of this series.